This
is
this?
disgusting. This is awful in every way.
You seen this right
if
here?
I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't.
That's why I have AIDS.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Darkness, and my name is DarknessStone. And I know, another Dream video, but hey, this is gonna be the last one. I don't plan on covering him again or any drama regarding him past this. I'm not gonna become a Dream channel. But before we begin, thank you for getting me the 3,000 subscribers and over 200 members in my Discord server. I honestly hope you enjoyed here in the Darkness. Now this situation, rather than a calm discussion of stands, I believe you will see that I'm a bit more aggressive. Similar to my J-Station video. Because we are talking about some of the scum of the earth. Those who think that people's pain and fear are funny. Doxers. Some or most of you know what a doxer is, but I will take you up to speed if you don't know. In short, they are scum, but in long, they are people who use any tool at their disposal to harass or threaten others with private information that they got through illegal means. I have dealt with people like this before because I have made a video with Ponder, and an asshole who doesn't even deserve to be named doxed me and all sorts of others. So I have some experience being on the opposing side of these kinds of people. I have also been against doxing of any nature all the way to the beginning of my channel. These people are so fucking scummy that they need to hold someone's information over their head just to feel valid about themselves. I don't know if they didn't get enough hugs as a child, or they were not given a Subway cookie in their lunchbox, but I'm just having trouble thinking of a way to match or relate to their thinking process. We will now talk about the situation. As most of you know, Dream is a large YouTube channel with around 15 million subscribers at the time of writing this. He makes Minecraft content and his channel has exploded since the start of 2020. It's a new year, but there's still bad shit happening. Now, something well known about Dream is that he doesn't really show his face, like Corpse Husband. He has shown most of his body in Mr. Beast's YouTube Rewind, however, but still not his face. He has teased it, but it is unknown if he actually ever really intends to show his face or anything else to the public. And honestly, I don't really blame him. Some people might try to judge him and his content about how he looks or something like that. I have already shared my face because I don't feel it really means anything to me. It's how I look, not how my content is. But I know some younger audiences might judge a YouTube celebrity through their looks. Now I'm going to say I got most of my screenshots of this situation from The Hotbox, another YouTube channel, and one of which I recommend. If you like dudes with voices like mine, you'll love him. He has the "choke me like you hate me" kind of voice. I want to make sure my credit is in the right place, so I wanted to credit him. I wanted to censor docs because, come on, spreading a non-censored dox is basically just spreading the information. If you see that, don't spread it unless you censor the info through screenshot and then delete the original photo. Be responsible. Now, from what I've been made aware, this dox is old, and people did a pretty good job of hiding it, but it recently resurfaced. One tweet that was made by a Twitter account named @Mazowu when someone asked for what Dream was like, or something similar, and he replied with, "Ask and you shall receive," and then started posting dox information. I will also say don't go looking for it. The tweet, as well as far as I've been made aware, has been deleted as well. When asked why did they leak a dox of Dream, they simply said it was because they were bored. Just bored? You are the kind of person that gives people on the internet a bad name. Just fucking malice and sheer ignorance for the sake of boredom. Could you not play a game, draw, read, practice code, something other than doxing? You were literally putting someone at risk just because you were bored. Man, if this came back at you, do you know how much trouble you would be in? Pretty much everywhere doxing is illegal, especially if it's done with malicious intent, which we know through the way the person who made this dox talks about Dream. All the hostile language and all the insults in it. Then inside the dox, he insults Dream's mother and her struggle with money. I'm not sure if it's the guy who originally tweeted it or the person who originally made the dox are the same person, but now I'm talking about the person who made the dox. He then said Dream cheated with his girlfriend, and I'm not even gonna get into that. And then he says to brain dead lawyers that the information was spread in good faith, which is obviously a lie with a capital L that he needs to take. He then proceeded to give a full name and address, mortgages, taxes, a deed to his house, his social security number, his education, and even his IPs and email address. Why would you give out so much information on someone who doesn't want to show their face if it wasn't for fucking malice? If it wasn't done with bad intent? I would also like to know if they assume that the swatting thing actually happened to Dream and knew it was a possibility, why did you give the address? Because of posting this dox and the line saying Dream got swatted, you know that it is a possibility that it could happen again if it happened originally. You acknowledge that people will use this information to harass Dream, and you do so with malicious intent. That can get you in huge trouble. So me, not even a brain-dead lawyer, knows this because I have been on the internet for more than 2 minutes. Doxing spreads fear in the person who it is done to. It puts that person and their family in danger, especially if people dislike that person. Lots of people dislike Dream for many varying reasons that I don't even know or want to get into. But if someone's hatred is strong enough, or just want to mess with someone they don't like without knowing the consequences, people will use that information and you would be held accountable as the source for that private information. Now I'll go on to how they treat Technoblade, and they say, and I quote, "Keep an eye on what you're doing, Techno, or else your head will be going off your neck like Dream's door went off its hinges." A death threat, the only illegal thing in the stocks. Oh, and the social security number. Maybe we went a bit too far with that one. This is what made me want to make this video. The fucking gall of this fucking sentence. Like, they are acknowledging that what they're doing is illegal, let alone threatening Techno's life, who had nothing to do with Dream's real life. This is a literal death threat that you could serve time for. To quote criminaldefenselawyer.com, anyone convicted of making a criminal threat faces a substantial time in prison or jail. A misdemeanor conviction can result up to a year in county jail, while a felony conviction can impose a sentence to up to 5 years or more. And in some instances, a terrorist threat can result in a sentence that lasts decades. So they could serve serious time for things like this. Yet they take it in stride so much that they outright say it's illegal. Then we move on to this TikTok which has been going around and is just disgusting. Say that they deserve a face reveal with all the teasing, calling him names and saying that Dream is the reason why they have trust issues. That's not a smart thing. They called anyone who respects Dream's privacy toxic, which is ass backwards. I'm just gonna say this, a YouTuber doesn't owe you something just because you want it. Damn, it's like talking to a child who doesn't get their Kit Kat bar just so that they can eat it like a monster. If a YouTuber gets big, they do not owe it to you to show their face. They don't owe you to give you some sort of giveaway. They could if they want, but that is the key phrase, if they want. Like, I let my friends message me currently. I'm small enough that it'll allow me to keep my DMs open, but I know if I keep growing, I might not be able to in the future, or also have to get rid of my real life and focus on these messages. But if you came to me at 1 million saying that you deserve to be able to message me when you want, and that I should just accept it, how do you think that would make me look at you? Talking to me like you think I owe you something when I haven't even met you is just plain strange. Dream doesn't even have to show his face if he doesn't want to, and if you want to try to force him, he will most likely put it off longer. Who knows, he could just count how many times people ask and put it off for an extra day. Now, people who are naysayers of Dreams say that the docs happen from stans, which I talked about in my last video, stans. But that statement is believed to be false because many of the accounts spraying the docs have a singular post or were made that day. So they were deliberately trying to make it look like stans did something bad. Basically, under the gorilla mask is a rat, trying to make the gorilla look bad. Rat no get cookie, it is bad enough! So I can see how this whole docs was made with malicious intent on every angle. I'm pretty sure many of you can understand why this whole situation pissed me off so much. They were playing with Dream and Techno's life, and showing that they are doing it just to get a rise out of people. It's really sad that people need to do this to feel like they're worth something, or like they have some monicum of power. But the audacity of this person or group is huge. It just frustrates me. We, however, have been told by Dream that some of the info in the docs was incorrect. But that still doesn't change the fact that they doxed Dream and threatened Techno both with malicious intent, which they even admit was illegal. My overall thoughts? Doxing is never okay, no matter the circumstance. The people doing it are just plain disgusting and quite pathetic. Hell, if you try to do it to me after I speak out like this, you are just proving my point. That, to feel valid that you have to threaten people is just really sad. I pity you. Those who dox, stop. If you're trying to make up a moral reasoning why doxing is okay, you're just plain wrong. What if your stuff got leaked and your family were in danger? Or if someone you targeted got your information? What do you think they're going to do? Your morals need to be checked and you need to look from the other side of the glass. Now, go get some ice cream, go snuggle up with a teddy bear, and go watch some SpongeBob or something. As for my watchers, I apologize for the more angry tone of this commentary. This kind of thing really lights a fire in me. I believe everyone deserves at least some privacy, and people who think they are above that while hiding their own information are cowardly. I don't really stand for it. I hope you understand my point of view. Now that we are done, let's head to the fan art feature. Now, I said this would be a Made Dark feature, and it will be, but I'm also adding something else. Somehow, Girl's Stone has become a thing, so I'll be including art from that as well. Maybe next time, for Darkness Dad will become a thing, I can make some fan art features for it. The first 3 pieces of fan art are from a user called Alp, who has been a long-standing person in this community. They have high-quality art, and I have never seen something not amazing come from them. Alp has been quite an amazing person to have in the Discord, as well as an amazing artist. Their art is so clean and cute, and I love it so much because of it. Thank you all for all of your art and being in the Discord. The next piece of artwork is from Darren Samugi on Discord, and I am sorry if I said that wrong. I love all the little details in this art, and how I said in my Discord calls that in the server that my favorite food is milkshakes, and they just added it in. The color scheme is lovely and the outfit looks so nice. Thank you so much for this art. Now the female stone stuff. I have no idea that they were gonna make it, but then Hikari Ida came with this masterpiece. How the fuck did you make me look attractive? Like, how? But this art is very beautiful. But this isn't even all they've done. They made me a freaking animation with the female version of me. Look at this, it's so freaking cool. Thank you for these, you're really awesome. The last one is a female fan art by Sniper on the fan Discord. I still have no idea why things like these catch on in my fan base, but I still love my audience for stuff like this and their creativity. Thank you so much for the art. So well guys, that'll be the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. By the way, we got merch now, link in the description. So, until next time, enjoy the dog.